So it's Monday morning. Currently waiting for my best friend to come pick me up so she can take me to go get my car. My car got done at like 9:40 something, or at least that was when I got the call. Yeah, so we're going to go get that, and then I'm gonna hang out with her until I have to go to work. So it'll be fun. Unfortunate news, I might not be seeing my cute little nephew tomorrow because my brother tested positive for COVID, and then, well, last week, and then my sister-in-law tested positive for COVID, so probably not gonna go over there. But yeah, Saturday I watched Hocus Pocus 2. I didn't enjoy it as much as the original, which I knew I was going to because I'm a bitter old lady when it comes to sequels. I didn't used to, I always like to give them a chance, and then I'm like, you know, I like the original more just because it seemed more original. I got a call maybe like a little over an hour ago that my car is ready to get picked up. So yeah, if you don't remember from the last vlog, it started making this really loud sound when I would accelerate, and I'm like, what is happening? And I found somewhere to bring it in on Saturday, thinking I would get it right back. Turns out the muffler was leaking, so then they had to keep it until this morning, and now I can go get it, and I'm just happy because I have transportation. And here's also just ignoring the fact that, like, I hope it works. So far, so good. Driving, good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I'll tell you what's happened so far. I got the courage to go get an oil change because I have to get it done. I don't have to get it done for a while. It's fine. So here I go, get the oil change because, you know, I was due for an oil change. I was going to get my oil change done by the people who did my exhaust and muffler, but they didn't have any oil, I guess. So they couldn't, I guess. So I was like, oh, okay. So now I have to go worry about that somewhere. So I did that. I was like, fine, I'll just get it done. So I went to what I thought was a Pennzoil. I've had really good experiences with Pennzoil. And I thought I went to a Pennzoil, found out it was some place called Oil Changers, which I guess was because they got bought out by some company, which I was like, okay. And then they tell me I have an oil leak, which I knew. But apparently they wrote in the comments that it's heavy, and I'm like, oh, great. It's heavy. So I was like, well, shoot, okay, I'll just, I don't know. I asked them if they could fix it, and they said, no, not since we got bought out by some company. We used to be able to, but now we can't. And I'm like, okay. So I'm just like, I can't, okay? I just can't. So I'm like, okay, cool. So now I have to get that figured out because that's bad. But then the guy was like, oh, you can run next door, and before we do the oil change, you can buy the stuff that we can put in the thing that will slow it down. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, yeah, so you want to go do that right now? And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go, but I don't know what I'm doing. And then one of the workers offered to go instead. I'm like, well, thank you. Like, I don't freaking know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. This is not helping. The fact that I get, like, anxiety from oil changes. It's really not. I'd rather just do the oil changes where you just, like, aren't in your car, and they do it all for you, and you're like, okay, cool. Like, I don't enjoy it. I do not. So now, I have to go take our lawnmower to a place that my mom recommended, and hopefully everything's good. I called, and I said I just drop it off, and they were like, yep, and I was like, okay. Probably just gonna go in there and be like, yo, I called earlier about the mower and I just drop it off. Where do I put it? Like, yeah. And then I have to go to my mom's house, get her lawnmower, mow our lawn. It's just a lot of work, and I'm not prepared, and I just don't even know, man. I just don't even know. So to add to my already, yeah, I have the windows down for a reason, and you'll never guess why. So you'll never guess. I go to bring my freaking lawnmower. In to get repaired, right? Because it's not starting. I put it on the wrong side. So when the guy and I come out and get it, it has gas and oil, and I'm automatically like, oh, well, that really stinks, because it's gonna look like I don't know what I'm doing, and I freaking hate it. Freaking hate it. So I've got my windows down because gas just leaked in my car. I'm gonna ask my mom to go for a walk. I need it. I just can't. I can't. Oh, and as I'm getting on the highway to get to my mom's house, there was a semi, and they weren't merging over. They were just in the lane, and then I like couldn't get over because of the freaking semi. And now I'm behind a cyclist, and they're riding their bike, and they're getting over. Thank goodness, because I just can't. And you know what? This is my breakfast. I've only had this, and I haven't even really had any. I don't even mean to sound dramatic and terrible, but like, it's fine. So hey, I feel kind of gross because I haven't washed my hair. Hi. I feel kind of gross because I haven't washed my hair since I got it colored, which would be last week Thursday. So it's now Wednesday, and I'm gonna wash it because I feel like I just keep putting product in it, and it just feels gross. But it's also probably gonna fade a bit because I'm gonna wash it. But I'm using Color Safe shampoo and all that. But overall, the day was pretty good. Had a little bit of a stressful morning. Apparently the gas station by my job makes breakfast torpedoes. I really didn't know they were going to be breakfast until like I got them, and I just didn't care. But then they were really dry and terrible. But then I washed it down with the Red Bull. What kind of Red Bull do you ask? Dragon fruit. So that's my favorite. Right next to the blueberry one. I don't know, the watermelon one's okay. But yeah, it was kind of just I was like a busy person today because I just really wanted to clean everything with the downtime that there was, like vacuuming and wiping down all the shelves and just being able to do stuff that I haven't been able to, when there's clients there. There was a client there, but they were getting a pedicure done, so they weren't actually out on the floor, so I vacuumed and everything. But yeah, it's weird. So it's Wednesday night and no one's really streaming. Not like the main group of people that I watch. So yeah, I don't know what to have for dinner. Probably have ramen, but it's definitely shower time. I worked basically like it was like 9 hours and 52 minutes is when I clocked out. But yep. I have to run some errands before I go into work today, so figured I would just like vlog about my little trips. Not that I don't really do that already, but I'm being conscious about it. I don't know. Alright, getting cat food was a success. The lady liked my shirt. Her and I have, I've seen her before. Her and I have conversations about cats. Very nice. Okay. So, had kind of an embarrassing thing happen. but it's fine. I mean, it has to be, right? It has to be fine. I just always feel bad for the workers. I really do. So what ended up happening was that well, all right, well, that doesn't really so what ended up happening was I got, okay, so Armeyer finally got in the other Jones Soda flavors that I've had to go to other Meyers to get, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, yes, that's what I want. So they finally did that. I remember I sent like an email asking if they could do that. I don't even know if that has anything to do with it or if it was planned all this time. But I'm like so ecstatic. I'm also still not used to my car like starting and then not like just being quiet. It's a whole new thing. Anyways, so yeah, they got new Jones Soda flavors, and then my fiance wanted me to get the bubble tea, so I had to like find that, and that wasn't hard to find. It just, I guess it wouldn't be my first pick of where it would be. I feel like it'd be like in the World Foods aisle, personally. So, anyways, so I got that stuff. All good, all good. And then, I feel like I spent way too much. But I always feel like that whenever I go to the grocery store. So, they have the new Jones Soda flavors. Very excited about that. Found the bubble tea. Found some other kind of like milk tea things. And they had, a strawberry lime flavor, or strawberry, yeah, something like that, of Jones Soda. And it wasn't until I got to the self-checkout that I see, like, there's like stuff on it, and I'm like, oh my god, it's one of the Jones Sodas, and they're leaking. It was like red, like just liquid stuff, and I'm like, oh man, come on. So what ended up happening was, I guess from like the bottle laying on like the top of the cart, which I thought was safer than just sitting up, because I did fall over. I think the cart like popped open the cap a little bit, so it was leaking out. So I didn't want to trouble the girl. I also got like some sliced meat and cheese, and for some reason it didn't register the weight of the cheese, so it wouldn't let me scan the ham. I don't know. It's fine. But I got my fiance this like cute plaid shirt. I don't know if anyone remembers like the new PlayStation 4 controllers that came out with like different color schemes, and I got one, it was like for Black Friday, and I got one that was purple and black, and my fiance wanted one, I think it was called like Alpine, and it was teal, and it had kind of like a, I don't know, like a deep purple or deep red, like a very deep purple, I don't know, burgundy color, and like the joysticks were like that color. Well, I found a shirt that basically is that controller's colors. So he was never able to actually get the controller because it sold out way too fast. But yeah, I don't know, I just texted him, I was like, do you like this? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, okay. They also had a cute, you know what? If those Jones Soda bottles don't make it, they don't make it. I know where I can get more. So, I'm taking the trash out in the rain. And luckily, there's been like this umbrella just chilling on one of our coat hangers. So, that's neat. Yay. Oh my goodness. I love it though. I love that it's raining. Love it so much. Ooh. So it's morning on Friday, and the sun's blinding me. So I am wearing these wonderful old person glasses because these are the biggest glasses that cover my glasses. These are the biggest sunglasses that cover my glasses. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, it's busy. I'm trying to leave. I want to go home. Okay, so it's Saturday afternoon. I just went to the store because I was like, oh, you know, my fiance needs deodorant, and I was like, oh, you know, it'd be like a really nice thing to do get this like boba stuff that he likes. And I was like, okay, fine. So, you know what I did? You know what I did? I was like, I know, I'll just go to the store, get his deodorant, get this stuff, it's fine. And, I bought them all. Pretty sure there was like 15 cans. Pretty sure. And yep, that's what I did. And I was gonna leave like 5 behind, you know, because I don't want to be the person that's like, oh, well, all for me, none for you. But then I was like, you know, like, if these just sit here, I'm gonna feel bad. So I was like, you know what, I'll just take them all. And then I was like, everyone's gonna freaking judge me, you know? So I was like, oh, frick, I'll just buy other stuff to cover it so they can't see it. And then here I am, feeling bad because, oh my gosh, because it's like a Saturday, you know, it's a Saturday rush, and I'm putting them all on the conveyor belt, and I'm just like, and it was busy. Like, there was a line. Yep. So that happened. Never did that before. Usually, you know, I'll take some and then leave, but didn't do that. Okay, so I'm trying to like, okay, so I was out last night until like 1 o'clock in the morning, which is not normal, but I was, and it's because I went with my best friend to this like hayride thing that was for like her job, and it wasn't bad. It was pretty cheesy. It wasn't supposed to be, it was like for like her people that, you know, are involved with her job, and so it was kind of more for like little kids, if that, or younger, like baby to kid maybe. It was a hayride, and we went around, and there was like certain little, what would you call it, like spots that they would stop at, and like we had these lights, and they would play like some kind of Halloween music, and that was it. And sometimes like there were like dancers that were coming out of these things, and they didn't do anything spectacular, they just kind of moved, like nothing was really choreographed, you know? So, it's fine. They tried. But it was fun. So I was with her, and then we got Wendy's, and, that's what did me wrong. I got this spicy chicken sandwich that, it's called the Hot Honey, and I really liked it when I got it. And then, I got it last night, and I don't think I should have did that, because now I have a tummy ache, and I had like a couple sips of coffee, and I'm now just like laying on our bed as I'm trying to put away laundry, and trying to upload, or edit, I guess, this vlog, and I'm just like, this stinks. But, it was nice. It was nice to be able to catch up, and then her and I have to go and find old lady costumes for my coworker's Halloween party that she's having. At some point. So, that'll be fun. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good week. I hope everyone stays hydrated, and I hope no one else has the spicy chicken sandwiches at night and make bad decisions where their stomach hurts the next morning. Have a good week, guys.